I'm doing the same thing you guys doing. Looking at Roz go off on Burnett. And I'm still listening to her young daughter in the background still being disrespectful towards elderly people, saying she don't give a hoot about none of us because she don't care nothing about your age. And guys, this young lady right here, I think she can't even be 20 yet. I think she about 18, 19. So only thing I can tell her, she better be careful when she get out into the world with that attitude towards older people. Because people don't like when you disrespect their moms, their grandmoms, you know. She seemed like she would even step up to one of them and try to fight them if they said the wrong thing to her. I just be listening at her in the background. But Ross still be trying to, you know, be mom. And she be like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, no, don't you do that either. And then she be like, but I can though. I can get them though. Ross be like, no. Mm-mm. I was always raised to respect my elders. Me myself, being the age that I am, I don't want anybody to really look at me as a elder, and they gotta give respect because I know and everybody else know you have to give respect to get respect. But where does that where does it start? Like on the social media platform, if you go to someone's platform and you speak on it, how where does the disrespect come in that? Like if you saying, well, if I had that platform, I wouldn't run it that way. I do it this way. What's disrespectful about saying that? I think disrespect is when you go to social media and you be talking about people in a harsh way, like calling out their names and uh, talking about how they wear diapers and they don't got so old they peeing on themselves now. That's kind of being like rude and harsh to an older person. So I might like disagree with that. But for just the new people that I see that are older, they are not like the grandmas and grandpas of old, you know. Just like I said before in one of my videos, my granddad, I would never curse around him. I never got the chance to meet my grandmother. But I would never talk about my grandfather, you know, say the wrong thing around him because he's my granddad. And that's just the way we was raised. Our parents and stuff, I wish you would say something disrespectful to a older person. And my mom, it wasn't that she was an older person, but she was just my mom. So that's how I feel like now. Like my kids, they would not disrespect me because I'm their mom. And they wouldn't want anybody else to disrespect me. Not because I'm an elder person, but it's because I'm their mom. And a lot of people feel that way about their parents, you know? And that's something that I could say that the world has gotten away from, and they have like shifted to the left, where it's just no respect for moms, dads, grandparents, and then when people, I don't consider a person old. Like I'm my age in my 60s, and if I see somebody 70 and 80, then I look at them as I be respectful to them because they're older than me. But I don't expect for a 40, 50-year old woman to be telling me, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I'll be like, don't you say yes or no. That ma'am stuff, you know, we do that. I do that for somebody in their 70, 80, almost ready to leave this world, you know. They got to be really, really old for me to call them ma'am. But I have a brother. He called everybody yes, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. They be young. They be younger than him. Like he's in his 60, and if we go to the store and a young person open the door for him, he said, "Thank you, sir." He always say, talk like he just respectful because that's how we was raised. But yeah, so That's what I was just looking at that. And if you guys want to join the conversation, I already have my notepad over here, and my. It is some interesting stuff going on these YouTube streets today. My friend Brown Tan said she's gonna step out the scene for a little bit as far as trying to defend Latrice. You know, she said thumbs up to everybody that's want to stay in the fight, but she just want to get out the fight because she's been doing it for so long, and she feel like if she go out and start doing her own thing, she can get more followers because she said she want to have fun on her platform and she want people to know who she is, and she been fighting the Latrice Allen battle for since last June. And I feel her on that. That's why on my platform, I talk about social media and everything that's going on. But it's just like your news, your everyday news channel. They talk about everything that's going on in your state that made the news. Some things just front page news. It's not that I'm the only one listening. I'm the only one saw what took place. But I have an open platform to where I can talk about it with other people, get their take on it, and keep it moving. It ain't nothing that we over here trying to change or anything, but we can talk about it because, like I said, social media has become modern day soap opera. And so I don't know why these people get so angry when they hear their name. You're on a public platform. People gonna talk about each other, but it don't have to be in no disrespectful, downgrading way. And I notice a lot of people on social media, they're fans, the fans. And then when you come public like I am right now, they looking at everything behind me. They looking at my hair. They just try to find anything to talk about. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but I don't know what to say. That's human nature. I don't think it's human nature. It's just the time that we're living in now. People has become so mean and wicked, but it's not nothing surprising. It's not nothing new because it's in the Bible that we're gonna be living in these days. God called it perilous time, Perlious. So I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And he said everybody just gonna be people gonna just be wicked, and they gonna be lustful. They're gonna just like to do stuff, everything like that, like lust for money, lust for fame, lust for friends, just lust after everything. They lust after material things. But they're just the world that we're living in. And I go to the different platforms. Just like I opened up talking about Ross, she was talking about something that had took place. I had no idea that took place. Um, I thought it was really early for her, but I know her fans was like, "We want you to come back." I was just saying, go ahead and moan, go ahead and moan. Your people gonna still be there when you come back. Go ahead and get that out your spirit. Go ahead and moan. So I understood that she had that was a big loss. That's something that it's gonna take years and years, and you never forget. You might never get over it, but you learn to live with it. It gets easier as time goes on. But I didn't think no more about the incident. But even though that took place, I had a fan, maybe not even a fan. I had somebody in my comment. They was coming on to my comments telling me the story, what had happened in that situation. I had no idea. So I just said that to say, maybe you should, I know you're angry right now, but you just got to realize that it's not always the creator. I think the creator should be careful what stories they put out there. And I think the creator should also, you know, do their research before they say things, because the same story Burnett put out there, it was presented to me, but I didn't run with it. I said no more about it. I was more I asked the person with all the information, how did they know all of that? But they was telling me all of that. All of that information that Burnett released, they was telling me all of that. And it was a person in the comment section that did that. So guys, I be telling you all, be careful. Because people getting these stirs and getting this wrong information and then coming to social media, putting it out there, you can destroy a person in whole life with the wrong information. Hey guys, 9 people viewing, 3 likes. Come on in, guys. Yeah, you can just really mess up somebody's whole life when somebody, like they used to say something about, if you bring a bone, you'll take a bone, you know, which meaning if you bring some gossip, you also take that gossip and go and spread it. So I be real careful. That's something I learned in a young age. You know, like I told you guys, I learned a lot as a young person, and that is why I'm so more calm as an older person. I got into too many battles about people telling me the wrong thing, and then I'm telling somebody else what somebody else said. So I be very careful with that. Yeah, but everything that lady reported, it was presented to me too, but I didn't report it. We talked about it, my group, we talked about it, and we just kept it moving. We didn't dwell on it. And we wasn't trying to make, trying to get it out there, because this person, who's to say they were a reliable source? Just like that person that gave Ross the wrong information. It's the same thing, Ross. You see how angry you are with the lady that did that? You live it. You live it. That's how that lady's trans daughter felt when you released that information that somebody said to you. So it's wrong. It's wrong all the way around. But God present things to you and show you things like, and sometimes he acts very fast on things. He jump on things to bring it to your attention. And sometimes it takes him a long time to show you the lesson. But it was just last week that you were saying that lady was not in the hospital, she was in jail. And although you said somebody gave me this information, but you spoke it on social media. Social media is a very large platform, and everybody don't go and check it out. People just piggyback behind it. And before you know it, not if you got 10,000 people, maybe only 500 of those people heard you say, I heard. Everybody else saying, you said. So that's just how things go. Hey, Katrina, how are you today, Queen? Oh, that person finna go, honey. Because those people be putting their X-rated stuff down now. And shocking everybody. They think this stuff funny. That ain't funny to me. Putting all that X-rated mess up there on my channel. Yeah, so I started my platform off talking about, I guess everybody still listen to Roz, because I was over there, but it was just time for me to come on, because see, I'm loyal to my followers and my fans. If I tell them to be here at 8 o'clock, I got to be here at 8 o'clock, because I treat this like I would treat any job. 8 o'clock is the time I'm supposed to be there, I'm there. I worked the job over 15 years and was never late, not one time, guys. So I wear that as a badge of honor. You know, it's really funny. Amen. I love the way you said that. That's right. We got to check on Wilma. She texted me and told me she wasn't feeling good last night. So I hope Wilma is doing fine. I've been praying for her, and I asked her, did she need anything, you know. So I'm a little concerned about her. But Katrina, how's your cousin doing? I hope his He's getting better. So how's that situation going on? I hope he's out the wood. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm searching for. Oh, keep praying. We will for sure. We will for sure. But I have some good subject for us to touch on today. Katrina, it is so good. So I had wrote down, do you know, like, uh, one of my fun subject was going to be about, since the cell phone came out, how people no longer try to remember people's number. So if you go and you get into trouble some type of way, like have a flat tire, have an accident, nothing real bad, but where you need help. You don't have anybody in your family that you can call because you got all of their numbers locked in and you don't know the number by heart. Now, this even happened to me, guys, so nobody is exempt from this happening. Nobody is exempt from this happening. I think I was out and I think I needed air in my tire. Hey, Nevada. But I had nobody to call because I could not remember anybody's phone number because everything is locked into the phone. I don't know whether that's a blessing or a curse, guys, because it's real serious that you all need to make sure that you remember at least one person's phone number. Now, in the days of old, we had all these numbers in our mind. We just knew everybody's number. And then they came out with the cell phone. Now, nobody keeps up with anybody's numbers anymore. They just go to the name, click the name, and then the phone number will pop up. The better, it's kind of both. Yes, okay, Katrina. Yes. So, I didn't realize how serious that was. That's kind of serious, guys, if you all just sit back and think about it. Do you know anybody's number if you got in trouble or if you lost your phone and you need to use somebody's phone? Would you know somebody to call if your phone just died on you? Anything like that can happen. Your phone just died on you. Who would you call? As large as my family is, guys, I only remember one person's phone number in my phone. Because I think we got lazy as far as memorizing because we don't have to anymore. The phone does everything. The phone is the computer. And we rely on that phone with everything. And that's kind of serious, guys, if you think about it. That's what modern day technology have done to us. It has really we take things for granted. Okay, the better say she know her daughter's phone number. Yes. Out of all my children, the better, I only know one of their phone numbers by heart. Katrina say, my cousin called. They always come through. Yes, that's great. That's great because and that's kind of crazy on my end because I only know one of my children's phone number by heart. I just shake my head on that because Lord, the only phone number that I know. But the better before you came over, I was listening to Roz. Hey, Annette. Sister Annette is here. Good evening, ladies. You are right about memorizing those numbers. I know my children and husband and only a few other family members. Shaking my head. Yes. I couldn't call my job, guys. If I'm going to be late for work, I can't call my doctor's office because I don't know those numbers. I don't know those numbers, guys. I can't call any of my sisters. I sure don't know their numbers. It's so many of them. I don't know any of my niece's number, nephew's number. I rely totally on the phone, as so many people do. So, guys, just to know this, make sure, guys, make sure everybody that's viewing and listening, make sure you know at least one person's phone number that you can memorize. Yes, I heard her trees going off now. Oh, huh? Oh, I wasn't talking about trees. I was just listening to Roz, and she was going off saying that Burnett had released some information and did some type of skit or something. I don't know what's going on, but I didn't even know anything about it. And I was just sitting down because I always come to this platform like 10, 15 minutes before 8 o'clock and just make sure I got everything in place. You know, just like I would do my job. I prepare for everything. And she was just saying she was so livid and so angry at this lady for putting out this wrong information. And I said that she did the same thing when she put that information out about that lady being in jail. That was still harmful to her. And it could have destroyed her life, her livelihood. If she had a job, everybody on her job now saying she ain't in no hospital, she in jail. This lady says she in jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful. You guys remember somebody came to the platform and they was telling us all of that information that Burnett put out there. They was saying it over here on this platform, but I didn't do anything with that. I didn't pass it. You guys didn't pass it. So that's why I admire you guys, because we don't just take a bone and run with it. If we don't know what we're talking about, or it's some he say, she say stuff, we just kind of just let it just sit and simmer. And we just wait for somebody else to bring it up and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, I was telling her, I was just saying to Roz that the fans and the followers, they be putting stuff out there. And it be up to us to be discreet, whether we want to take that information. Me, I'm very careful because I don't want to be hurtful or harm anybody's character. Especially when it's just so unheard of, something that you shouldn't speak about, like somebody being arrested or somebody doing drugs. I'm not gonna be on here talking like that because if I don't see you do it, now I can say people smoking marijuana because they doing it right on camera. I can say that. It ain't something, but the other one saying something, I'm gonna make you a cake and saying that you do powder or whatever they call it, cocaine, whatever they call it, or saying you're a pedophile. I would never assassinate nobody's character like that. Those are very hurtful things. Now, for somebody to say, what's something the things that Ocean might say about somebody? Ocean said something about Shanna, and that's when she got really, really angry, called him a creepy person, and start saying all those things. But I can't really think what it was that he said that set her off. But Roz is so angry. She's so angry. And I just feel like she has the right to be angry, but she got to also think about what she did in almost the same scenario. Somebody told her that information about trans, and she released it, not knowing whether it was true or false, and it turned out to be false. Now, she's saying the information that Burnett put out there is false, and it's false. You know, I don't know, because I don't live these people's lives. But these are the things that we're going to talk about over here tonight, guys. Okay, so let's see where we are. Katrina say, he's fine. Okay, he's fine. She's speaking about her cousin, guys, that got shot last week twice. He got shot in the chest and it went through his back. He's fine, but still investigating the incident. Okay. Devetta say, hi, everybody. Katrina say, hi, Devetta. It's kind of both. Devetta said, my daughter, she know her daughter's phone number. My cousin, because they always come through, Katrina said. And that say, good evening, ladies. You're right. She's shaking her head. Katrina Devetta, yes, I heard uh, her. Tree's going off now. Katrina Devetta, I know I was telling you I heard Ross, and now Treese is going off about that. Wow, guys. Guys, I need to pull up some of this stuff, but I don't like to put those people on camera because I don't try to take their information just to boost up my ratings. Now we already have enough people doing that. I don't want to be part of that. I might record their voice, but I'm not going to show you their video. And that's something new. I just did that one time last week. Nevada, yes, I heard her trees going off. Katrina said, Granny, they blaming Burnett for something she didn't put out first, but someone else did it though. That's what I just said, Katrina. I said a person came to my platform. I was trying to tell them, the people that's looking, hey Burnett, listen to I was trying to tell them that the conversation that Ross supposed to be so livid about, saying that something that Burnett did, somebody came to my platform last week and we was on here, all of us was on here as a group, and I'm not calling out any names, and they was giving us all this information. We had no idea. We know nothing about none of this. But that's where we left it at. We left it on the platform. We didn't go and try, well, me, myself, I didn't go try to investigate it. You know why? Because I don't care like that. I mean, I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I leave that up to the people that's trying to bring harm towards each other. I might talk about the story, but I'm not doing no investigating, and I'm not going to be the first one to try to release no story about something that I don't know about. Like I said, we do a lot of commentary over here, just like the soap opera, the news, what's going on social media. But it have not reached the point to where I just got to prove it. So I'm not out here trying to go do no research on nobody. If that's your life, that's your life. If I'm living my life, I might talk about your life, only the stuff that I see with my own two eyes. But I'm not out here trying to make people believe what I'm saying about you. It's not that serious for me. It's not that serious for me. You better say that. Granny. Hello, Burnett, Granny, and everyone on here. You better say hi, Burnett. Thumbs up the video. Thumb up the video, everybody. Burnett, I haven't seen the video that Ross is screaming about, but some of my people said they already saw it. So I'm glad you joined us over here. I'm going to say this. I'm okay, and I'm gonna keep Ross in my. Okay, so Burnett said, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. And I'm going to keep Roz in my prayers. And I have nothing but love for her and her family. R.I.P. So thank you, Burnett, for that. If that was not a good enough, I'm not going to even call it, I'm not going to even say that. Okay, so thank you, Burnett. We appreciate that. I'm so sorry that people think they can come on social media and tell people to unfollow somebody. Do you really think you have that kind of power? You said we all grown. Okay, we're grown. People gonna do what they want to do. Don't tell people to unfollow anybody. You came out, you clarified what other people are saying. This is what other people are saying. Burnett got wind of it just like I got wind of it. But it's not coming from our research or something that we know, but somebody, I don't know about Burnett part, I'm speaking for myself. Somebody came to my platform and they were talking all of that talk. They were telling us your whole life story, what's went on with your sons and everything. We don't know. We just on the outside looking in like so many other people. So many other people. So that's why you have to be very careful when you saying things about people, you assassinating their character, and you spewing out false information. Because I always say what goes around comes around. So now you see how people be feeling when you guys do that. And okay, so it was Treese in the past, then it was Trans, now it's Ross. Who's gonna be next? Who's gonna get some wrong information put out on them? Who's gonna be next? So guys, don't be so fast to jump on anybody's bandwagon. Somebody be out here telling you who to follow. No, make your own mind up. We all fall short and we all make mistakes. Katrina say, hi, Burnett. The brother say, well, Tree's telling everybody to follow Burnett. Yes, yes. Melinda say, good evening, ladies. That's beautiful. Burnett say, Latrice is over there live, but I never said anything on her child. That's absolutely. You talking about on Ross? Why is she talking about you put out a video? I heard her say that when I first came to sit down. And I said, I didn't see nothing like that. I didn't see anything like that. The video I saw that you made today, you said something about you was gonna show everybody how to love on each other, something like that. And I didn't even click onto it because I didn't have time. And then all this other stuff, I said, where did that come from? I had no idea, Burnett. Still have not heard. Don't know what they're talking about. But people, that's what I'm saying. People get so angry before they even find out whether it's true or not. But Ross says she saw it. She saw a video that you released. So I don't know what they're talking about, Burnett. But I'm so glad that Treese is telling people don't unfollow you. That's not fair. Just like when she did that to Trans, didn't nobody say don't follow her no more. Unfollow her. They said she should be ashamed of herself. She knew better. She should have never did that. But nobody attacked her platform. I mean over here, because I don't be watching everybody, guys. Because somebody come back and say, Granny, you wrong for that? You don't know what you're talking about? Okay, so if I'm wrong, then forgive me. Katrina say, it's really sad that people will and it's gonna let social media and money be the death of them. It's sad, Katrina. I suggest that everyone and everybody needs to get on bended knees and pray. I love that. Thank you, Katrina. Prayer works. Prayer warrior say, hi all. Katrina say, hi Melina. Burnett say, Ross is losing it. Wow, Burnett. Annette say, we all make mistakes in life, but we have to let go and let God. That's right, Annette. Instead of holding on to the mess, especially on these social media sites. I mean, like, it got to stop somewhere, guys. You cannot. I can't tell you guys what to do, but I would not bring everything to social media to resolve. You know, some things you just let fly, just let it go. Because if you don't stay on it, people will forget it because they have such short attention span. It's when you rebuttal, when you got to come back, when you keep going back and forth, that will rouse the people up. That will egg everybody on. If you ignore a lot of things, people will get quiet about it. But when you come with your fist ready, that's what people love. It's drama. They call it drama. They love the drama. Katrina says, they don't have anyone to blame, but they gotta put it on someone. Shaking my head. Melina say, I watch a lot of these people who y'all talking about, and everyone is a mess. I definitely won't be getting myself invested in this childish nonsense. All right, Melina, so many people feel like you. They are really running people off social media. People don't want to be bothered with it. It's just too much. It's too much. And it's just so many pleasant things. It's so many pleasant things on our social media, guys. So We really cannot give social media a bad rap. We can't give social media a bad rap. It is not social media. It's the different channels that's messy. I got 25 views and 10 likes, guys. Click onto that like, share, and subscribe. If you want to join the conversation, come join the conversation. And let's say, Katrina, you are so right. Hey, Sassy. Hey, everybody. Katrina say, I agree. Annette, I agree. Burnett say, I never did a video. Burnett say, I never did a video, and I would not ever do that. This not who I am. And she said, tell people to unsubscribe. Let me say this. My son was shot also, and I'm not going to say anything. I made a post on my comment. All right, guys. Burnett said she never made a video, guys, so I don't know what is wishy-washy mess coming on. You guys also know that we do have hackers that come to our page. You're like this person on my page saying Burnett. I'm saying Burnett. I don't have somebody go to another page say they me. I'm looking at them say they me, and I'm on the outside not even using my hands, not typing it in the messages, and they talking for me. I don't know how they get to do that, and I wish YouTube could stop that. But it's wrong to get on somebody's page and be speaking for another person in an ill way, lying, and then everybody getting so angry, and they be gonna use all of that energy, mad with the world, and it was not even that person talking. That be sad, guys. That is sad. But I have seen it happen, and so many of us creators, influencer, we know that it happened. It has happened to each one of us. Like somebody was on Chris's page pretending to be me and Shanna. Somebody was on Shanna's page pretending to be me. Somebody was on Brown Tan Johnson page pretending to be me. Somebody was on Rod's page pretending to be, so it just goes on and on and on, and it's not even us doing this. So you guys need to be tread softly, guys. Be slow to anger. If you want to address it, make sure it's right. Make sure it's right. Okay, so Devetta say, Marlena, exactly. Burnett say, I am the one that views for Facebook. I have not seen any videos today. That's Prayer Warrior. Prayer Warrior say, Burnett, I am the one that views for Facebook. I have not seen any videos today. That's what I said, Prayer Warrior. I have not seen any Burnett videos today. That's why I was so shocked that Ross was going off and she used this name right here, Burnett. I say, what? Burnett said, thanks for the support, and let's not counting Ross out. Let's not count Ross out, guys. I'm not upset about this, Granny. Are you going to do the phone call? Yes, we can do it right now with you. If you want to talk to the group and we got other people listening, and you can come and talk right now. Did I have my phone off? Where my phone at? Guys, I'm gonna have to go to the other room to get it. I didn't know I didn't bring it with me to the table. Let me make sure. Check my purse. Yeah, I have it right here. So I'm gonna turn the phone on. If Burnett want to call and talk, she can call and talk. Burnett, do you still know the number? So Katrina say, they're always talking about someone going on another person platform, but they doing the same thing and be judging others, but they don't want it done to them. That's the crazy part, Katrina. I see how sensitive everybody are about their platform, but they are sitting and talk about you all day long. And as soon as you speak on them, They ready to tell the whole world, quit following you. They ready to call you all out your name. And they sit and do the same thing all day long on one person. And we all know who that is. That's just the most ridiculous thing to me. Okay. I thought the phone was ringing, but it's not. Burnett, I hope you call in. I would love for you to talk to the group. Thanks for the support. Katrina say they always talking about other people, and they say the followers like to stir things up, but it is up to the platform. I agree with that, Annette. I agree with that. It is up to the platform leaders to not entertain it. Keep telling myself to stay off of YouTube, but there are a few channels that I like to watch. Melina say, Burnett, are you the one person? Are you the one people are talking about today? Yes, Marlena. Yes, Miss Marlena. It's me today. It was me earlier this week, or the end of last week. Katrina, what are they gonna do when there is no social media platform? I hope they stacking their coins, because I'm glad social media don't pay my bills. I still pay my own bills, and I've been on social media since last February. I started going hard in September of last year, and I'm still not monetized, so social media do not pay Granny's bill. Granny pay Granny bill. Okay, so where are we? Katrina said, what are they gonna do? Burnett said, Katrina, I'm going to keep my job, CNA. Burnett, you have always said that, and I love taking care of people. Melina said, Burnett, wow, prayer hand. I really don't know what is going on, but they're saying some awful things. Hey, Jimmy Lynn. Katrina said, Burnett, I know, and I really don't like. They better put the number up for Burnett if Burnett don't remember the number. Jimmy Lynn said, good evening, Granny, and my sisters and brothers. I love you all, but I can't be on tonight. One of my cousins was, Jimmy Lynn, in his home today. Try and touch base tomorrow. But right now, I'm just not in. Okay, Jimmy Lynn, we're so sorry to hear that, Jimmy Lynn. You have my condolences, and I'm sure all of your sisters and brothers. We love you, Jimmy Lynn. Go take care of yourself and your family, and hope to see you soon. I hope everything that works out okay, and we're going to keep your prayer and your family in prayer, and keep them lifted for such a time as this. Devetta say, hi, Jimmy. Melina say, yep. Everyone is talking about the same thing. No one is innocent. Burnett say, what's your number? Okay, so the number is 669, Burnett, 235 1139. Let me know that you get that. And that say, Jimmy Lynn, praying for you and your family. Okay, so I have someone here, and I can read you. The sad part about this is they are black women trying to pull each other down. That's sad, right, guys? And they call it crap in the bucket. Why won't we stop? Why can't we support each other's channel and be happy for each other? Why we got to be against each other, guys? I don't get it. Even if we're not in agreement on what we're talking about, do you guys think the news channels that we listen to every day they don't like each other. Like my channels are 2, 5, 11, 13, 46, and like that. Do you think 2 hate 5 and 5 hate 11 and 11 hate 13? Do you think they carry on like that, or are they best friends and some of them are family members? I just don't get it, guys. Why we can't just love on each other? It's not love, it's easy. Hate is you use more of your energy hating somebody or disliking somebody. You can disagree, but the hate is real, guys. Hello. Make sure everybody can hear you. How you doing, Burnett? Good.
Okay, I'm coming on here to clear my name the best
Thank
I
you,
can.
Burnett. Clear your name on Granny's channel. So let me do the setup. Everybody, I have Burnett Perkins on my line live. And she is talking about the incident that took place today, where Roz is saying that she defamed her and her son, and she wants to clear up her name. So here's the audio of Burnett speaking live. Okay, Burnett. Can you guys hear Burnett? Wait, Burnett, they can't hear you. Burnett, say
Clear my name.
something.
Clear my name.
Okay, now let me tell you guys something. Burnett is very soft speaker. She do not talk loud.
Ross son.
Start over, Burnett. They didn't hear you at all. You talking low.
Do I need to talk loud, Granny?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't talk loud.
I
First of
know I
all, let me
told
come
them you
on
don't
here and
talk
say this.
loud.
I never made a video of Ross son. Never. I would not make a video about Ross son at all. Now, I post something on my community post that someone else posts. I just went and repeated it, reposted or whatever, whatnot. That's what I did. In her live, she stated that I made a video. Never did. Never did, ladies. Queen. I would not. She said, I live in a shack. I do not live in a shack. And I don't want to sit here and go into details how I live, but I'm blessed. I stay in a 5-bedroom home, swimming pool, jacuzzi, multiple cars, motorcycle, all that is material thing. Okay, let's get that straight. But I do not live in a shack. She said I was at some ran down apartment. That was my daughter's apartment. My daughter stays in a low rental. Thank God my daughter has a place to live, okay? That's besides the point. And she told people to unsubscribe from my channel. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I'm still going to say subscribe to her channel because I don't have no hate, harm at all towards Ross. But for her to sit there and talk about me, I mean, I don't even care. I don't care. But she forgot how she spoke on Latrice, baby, when she lost. She spoke highly on that one. That wasn't a problem. It was cool with people. How she sat there and said Latrice was having sex with Rennie, that was fine. That was cool with everybody on her platform, okay?
Wow.
But I've been having people coming into my comments, her people. Yes, talking trash to me, which I defend myself, and I removed them. I say what I say, and I removed them. Telling me I should be ashamed of myself. I said I did not do a video of Ross baby. Rest in peace to her son. So I'm done with that. I'm clear. I'm finished. It's over with. On my behalf, it's over with. Latrice over there live. She came to my defense, and I want to tell Latrice thank you as well. But you guys, I would never. That's not my character. Like I said, my son got shot. Okay, I had to take care of my son. My son was paralyzed. I had to take care of my baby. So therefore, that's why I would not come for Ross like that on a video. Period. I don't speak on nobody's children. And I said multiple times in my video, I do not do children.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Nobody's children. Whether they're adult or what, I don't do it.
I heard you say that.
It is what it is. And I have love for Ross due to God said love one another. I still love Ross. I don't care nothing about the YouTube stuff. And then she said, I I make $10 an hour at my job. I make more than $10 an hour at my job. Okay? And somebody did say in the comment on your live, Granny, what they'll do without YouTube. What would they do? Me, I'm gonna keep my job. Period. Because I don't know how this platform's gonna fall. But I don't have nothing bad to say about that chick, period, at all. At all, you guys. So I'm asking you guys, the queens and the kings, don't come after her. Let it be. It is what it is. I went live and I looked at her live and I asked my people, don't come after her. Let me take care of it. I got it.
That's what a real woman would do, Burnett.
Turn your phone on.
You got class and you're not tacky and you do not just attack because that's what everybody wants you to do. They want you to attack and you're not going to attack her because like we all say, we understand that she's still grieving. Yes. And we're going to keep on praying for her because that's what we do.
And then one more thing, she said I'm on her daughter's channel and I'm trying to butt up her daughter, and I talk about her on her daughter's channel. Granted, I do not. If I do something, I go over and I look at it and I say congratulations and I'm done with it. I never bring up her mother's name on her channel because that's her platform. That's not about her mom. Her mom has her own platform. I don't say anything about Ross on our platform at all. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Granny.
No, they're gonna keep subscribing to Burnett Perkins.
And I love each and every one of y'all.
Well, we love you, Burnett, and we thank you for clearing the air and coming on my channel to clear your name. We love you over here. You're always welcome on this platform, and we're gonna keep on subscribing to your channel and following you because we love the work that you do. You do an awesome job, and I know you're always trying to be fair. With everybody that you report on, you try to be fair. You tell everybody to follow them after you did some commentary on them, and you never try to tear anybody down. That's why I was so surprised when I woke up to this news, and I was like, Burnett, I couldn't believe it because that's not the person that you are. And just in these few months that I have gotten to know you, you just got such a kind spirit, soft-spoken, happy, bubbly personality. You're not out here being malice and being messy and trying to tear nobody down. And you have always talked nice to me about Roz. You always tell me, Granny, let's just pray for her. And you always say things like that. You never said anything mean at all. And I can witness that.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's why my husband left me. Little did she know me, my husband good,
Yeah, you and your husband still together. She was just spewing out evil for evil. So you're not supposed to do that. So if you want to return back to the platform, we just want to thank you for sharing that with us and being brave enough to come and do that live. And I'm so glad I got this platform for you to do that. Because if you didn't have a platform to go on, everybody would be thinking very ill of you. But now they got it from the horse's mouth. It's up to them to believe whatever they want to believe. But now they done heard both sides of the story. So thank you so much, Burnett. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
And I love you, Burnett.
Y'all have a blessed night, and I love each and every one of y'all.
Okay. Good night, Burnett.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Okay, guys, so there you heard it. That was Burnett. She said she have never put a video out on Ra's son. None of that. She said she went to her community page and she was just piggyback off what somebody else said. But she have never did a video on Ra's son. She said she is a mom whose son got shot also, so she would not be that insensitive to somebody else going through what she went through. She didn't lose her son, but her son was paralyzed, and she take care of him. So, guys, there you have it. Let me see what my platform is talking about. Pam say, hey, lady. Melinda say, my condolences. Burnett say, Devetta say, Jimmy. Burnett, my prayers are with you, Jimmy, with love. Okay, got it. Thank you all. Melinda say, can read exactly and get mad when we're labor. Yes. You're welcome. Katrina say, yes. She's coming after the wrong person. Katrina says she's coming after the wrong person, Roz. Tam, hey Tam. The sad part about it is everyone is playing dangerous game, picking with each other. All y'all better be careful because these people are crazy. You don't know who you will see in the streets. Yes, Tam. You have to be very careful because nobody know these people. We don't know each other. We don't know each other, and anybody can get on social media. And everybody elevator don't go all the way to the top. That's just true fact of life. Some people have mental issue. Some people have family members that have mental issue. When you attack somebody's character and you're talking about somebody, you got to remember these people got family members that they have no control over. You might say the wrong thing about their family member, and then they come after you, and the other person don't have anything at all to do with it. So I understand what you're saying on that, Tam. Queen D said lies. Queen D said, girl, you mess. Oh, Lord, who's Queen D? She just gonna take Ra's word because she just know. Ain't that something? That's terrible. That's what I say. That's wrong. So she just gonna take a side. So I guess she's a Ra's follower. So she over here saying lies. So when you run across people like that, you might as well just let them go on by their business. But guess what? Ain't nothing you can say to change their minds. Their minds are made up. Ain't nothing you can say. You can cry. You can crawl on your knees. Please. They still got their mind made up no matter what. So that one got to go. She got to go because she's not looking at both sides. She just taking a stand so fast. Okay, so and they say we have been speaking on the tearing down outside appearances and living condition. People really go to the juggler. They do in the YouTube street. It'd be so sad. I just hate for a person to make it. You made it. So now you're going to look down your nose at everybody that haven't made it yet? I just don't understand why people do that. That'd be so ridiculous. Oh, okay, so I got this and I got that. Look what I got. And enjoy. I'm happy for you. The brother say, and Melina. And women say, hi, everybody. Pierre, hey, Pierre. Hey, Granny. Pierre, it's a mess out here, so watch your step. Hey, Granny. You better say, hey, Wilma. Katrina say, we love wholeheartedly over here. Yes, we really do. Hey, Katrina. Pam, that's a real lady that asks people not to keep it going. Yes, I'm sorry this is happening to her. That's how you know real. If you could come to my live or any platform and say, look, guys, please do not do anything or say anything mean about Roz. I still love Roz. Don't nobody stop following her. Don't say anything mean to her. I'm okay. I'm okay. I know who I am. I know I didn't do what they said I did. I'm okay, guys. So still continue to respect Roz as the person that she is, and let us just, let's try to like calm the waters. She said she appreciate Latrice for standing up for her. She appreciate that, but she's just not gonna make a big deal over it. And that lady spoke on that girl, on her living condition, her husband. That's when you get so mad. I just noticed like a couple of the platforms, when they get angry, they hit way below the belt. They hit way below the belt when they get angry. So One day God gonna put them all in a ring together. I want to be on the outside looking in, because things like that just happen, and it's gonna be a mess when it does, because you all see how they handle their problems. I have 31 views, 18 likes. If you guys could just join in, click the like, share, subscribe button. I know you guys are fans of these other YouTube channels, and you all just over here listening, which is fine. But I'm gonna say, like Yolanda said, you guys are in the bushes and in the clouds. So nothing but love over here, guys. We're not taking any sides, but everybody has the right to defend themselves. Everybody have the right to defend themselves. Miss Yolanda said all the time, let that person come to my platform and talk. I'm not going to shut her down. She deserves to be heard, just like Roz. Okay, so Annette say, be encouraged, Burnett, and keep your head up. Annette say, yes, she is. Tam say, someone is lying big time, and I said that because PH doesn't care about none of y'all. Oh, Tam. Especially you. Wow. Somebody got a snake by your name. Are you a snake, Tam? Oh, you poor thing. Okay, so when I read my Bible this evening, it was talking about the last days, and it said that people would rise up against each other. So you better make sure you're on the right side, sweetie pie, because ain't nothing you can come over here and say that's gonna move us, because we know who we serve. So make sure you're on the right sides, and I just don't take sides, and I love being neutral. I love being neutral. See, we stand in a class all by ourselves. We're in a class all by ourselves because we got our own mind. We're not being, nobody dictate what we say and do. We don't have to be a follower to get along. We don't have to agree with each other for us to like each other. You guys are so sad because I bet you can't go to none of those platforms and just speak your mind without being blocked. And I bet the whole platform would attack you and run you from over there. So let's keep it real, okay? You are a follower, Tam. And you too, who else is that? Queen D, you all are followers. You're a follower. You don't have your own mind. You just do whatever the platform, the rules of the platform. And we forgive you. We're not mad at you, but there's just no room over here for that. We don't want to fight with you. Now, if you had been decent enough and grown enough to just say your opinion and stop talking about putting snakes in it and you don't know what you're talking about, you can't tell me that Latrice don't like me. You can't tell me Latrice don't like me. What they're supposed to do? Pierce me? Latrice is human just like me and just like you. I have our flaws. I got my family that loves me. I don't know Latrice. Latrice is not, I don't personally know her. It's plenty of people. I got plenty of love, babe. Look at this face. Look at this glow on me. Do I look like I'm looking for somebody to love me? Please don't do that. Because you got me all wrong. Please don't do that. You got a group, a gang that you can hang with. Go on back to your gang. Go on with your gang now. Your gang ain't over here because we ain't about that. We ain't about that. Okay, guys, so let's keep it moving. Wilma says, I heard allergic to the BS, put it out. Wow. Talking about what they saying Burnett said? And that say, right. Devetta, I got you, Devetta. I just like when they come in and maybe I can speak some knowledge to them, and maybe I can just bless them with the word and say something that they don't know, because what I read tonight in my Bible, it was talking about children of darkness. You know, they children of darkness. They like mess. They like to fight and battle, but they They walk around with these blinders on. They don't really see what's going on. They just follow the crowd. They've been led by their nose, and that's sad. That's sad to get 40, 50, 60 years old and somebody leading you, and you ain't got sense enough to say, oh, no, that's not right. Oh, that's not right. Because you're so scared somebody going to stop being friend with you. That's so sad, child. That just took me. That makes me chuckle. Granny is over here laughing. Oh yeah, she got us. She got us, Melina. Don't worry about it. Wilma, she did post it, so maybe Queen D can realize that. Melina say, who is PH Latrice? They don't want to say her name, so they just say stuff like that. They Coco gave her that name, and everybody just jumped on the bandwagon, Melina. Coco gave her that name, and everybody just jumped on the bandwagon. Oh yeah, let's call her that. They silly old women. They're silly. Tam said, we don't call names over here. Wilma say, Tam, we don't call name over here. Oh, Wilma, we don't even have to talk to her no more. She gone. She gone, honey. That was, and also, Melina, we call them trolls. When they come on your page and just try to disrupt the conversation, to change the narrative. So we keeping it moving. Katrina say, let's not entertain the people that doesn't matter over here. That's right, Katrina. I just said that, baby. Melina, that's who they call Trees. Melina, Katrina, who are we not entertaining? Katrina say, we don't name call over, but we call them by their birth name. Pierre, I see it always. I see it always. Yes. The better say, she gave you the thumbs up, Melina. Like, A-OK, you got it? Katrina, people that's coming over here being rude and not considerate in our comments. Billy say, hey, Granny. Yes, Granny. Katrina say, Melina, someone in comments trying to be messy. Mary say, you let her come on there to clear her name. Who are you? Can you believe everything? No, everybody just have a voice, Mary. I just let her speak her piece because Ross surely ain't gonna let her come on her platform and clear her name, so she can do it over here. She can do it over here. If Ross want to come and talk, the phone number is out. Ross can come and say something. She want to say something, but you know what? She won't. She won't. So yes, you see the trees is moving. Yes, Pierre. Billy said, too much mess. Yes, Billy. I hope they don't run your way, Billy. They love it. It's energizing. It's energizing. Tanya say, Maribel F.K. Ross, that bush, a false sick bush. Ooh, wow. Tanya, I love your last name. Okay, Tanya? Melinda say, I didn't do anything today but watch YouTube trying to figure this mess out. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Melinda. You have to be careful when you are going to all these different platforms because it's confusing until you listen to what is being said, and you got to just be out for a minute. You know, you can always tell the mess. You know, if you got morals and then you know when something's not right. You know, you just know. You just like, if you go to one of these platforms and they laughing and they talking about somebody's smell, and if they talking about somebody's children, it's nasty. You already know, look, I don't like this. I feel uncomfortable with this. But you got 5,000 people laughing along with that. You be like, they talking about that lady like that? That's just let you know. That's how you know when your heart is right. If you can say, no, that's not right. But we got so many people on these platforms they would they just ride along with it like they know it's wrong, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun putting her down. It's so much fun. So that's the deal. You just got to figure it out. You two trying to figure out this mess out, and I'm still at square one. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the comments. Tanya say Latrice didn't say nothing about. Okay, Makinka. Melina, the valley is laughing. Wilma say yes. Melina, what does stand for? That's what they need to know. They don't even know these people and get furious. Truly sad. Yes, it's truly sad. It's sad. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody on my platform earlier this last week, because Sunday's a new day, they were saying that they was worried about one of these social media platforms having a heart attack because they get that angry with the name. They are so angry till they be the veins be tightening up in their neck and they be talking real fast and woof. You be just thinking they finna just pass out because they so angry. They really dislike this person that much. And they be going totally in, Melina. They be going in. Okay, guys, so this is something that I wanted us to talk about this evening. I say referring to Latrice Allen and people and Coco, referring to Latrice Allen, people always trying to make her feel bad for doing the things that she did for Coco when she was in a relationship with him. And he can call it situationship, anything he want to call it. But he lived with that woman for 3 months off and on in her house, sleeping in her bed. So that was a relationship. But anyway, what are some of the things that you have done in love, or you thought you was in love with somebody? Let me tell you guys something. I learned very early on, okay? I was like 13, 14. It was puppy love. I was in high school and I had a crush on this guy. I liked this guy. I really liked this guy. This guy didn't like me, guy, but I didn't know that. You know, he was the first time. I think he was the first one that I ever noticed because I was a tomboy for so long. And I finally saw a guy that I liked. I liked this dude. And I went out and I bought him a Christmas present. I didn't even know the guy, but I had asked my mom, could I buy him a gift? I had heard in the wind that he had lost his mom and his mother and father at a young age. So I kind of felt a little sad for him. And I wanted him to have a good Christmas because I knew I was going to have a good Christmas. Even though my mom was the breadwinner, she always made sure that we had a very happy Christmas. And so I wanted to get this guy a gift. And so she let me go out and get the guy a gift. I bought the guy a watch. That guy came to my house, he picked the watch up, and I never seen the guy again. So from that day as a child, I started thinking that the watch was cursed. So my whole life, I never want a person to give me a watch for a Christmas gift, and I never give out watches for Christmas gift. Isn't that crazy? So who want to go next? Because we're not gonna let them suck all the energy out of this platform tonight over this stuff that's going on other platforms. So that's my story. Anybody else got a good story like that? What have you done for love or thought you was in love with somebody that now people say, you say to yourself, I was crazy for doing that. And you know how they try to make Latrice feel bad for buying Coco the gold chain and the bracelet that she gave him? They talking about, well, she was crazy. Then he gets on and say, well, I was just using her anyway, you know. So I was just saying, it's so many people that has been in love with somebody that didn't love them back. It's so many people. So she should never feel bad about being a woman in love. She should never feel bad about that. It just chuck it up as a life experience because that's what I did at a very young age. Don't you guys agree with that? So let's see who got a good story to tell. Okay, so and they say there maybe need to be some professional intervention the way things are going. I am praying that it can be resolved. Believe me that it will, but no one wants to take the time to try to resolve the problem. Don't make it one. Don't feed energy into it. That's gonna resolve the problem. Melina said I only went to the name I hear spoken on your platform. I'm praying for all of them. I'm only logged in at 8 p.m. tomorrow to watch you. Thank you, Melina. We love you. And they say everyone is too busy taking sides. Yes, and that it always be that way. They like the drama. They need something to talk about. Yes, that's why we're keeping it moving. And that there is a superstition about giving a partner a watch. Time runs out. I learned that as a kid, and that I was like 14 years old, but I never knew that what you just said. I didn't know it was a superstition about a watch. Hey Ariel. Hey Granny. Melina say Melina, that's right, Granny. Ariel say, I'm off finally. Oh, finna head home. Okay, good. Well, if you want to just stay on and listen, we don't want you out there trying to drive and text now, Ariel. We want you to be safe. How long it takes you to get home? Because we would probably still be here. Melina said, Devetta say, hi, Ariel. Burnett say, good night to everyone. I have to hit that clock in the morning. We know, Burnett. Thank you for dropping by. We love you, Burnett. Good night, everyone, with love. Katrina say, hey, Ariel. Ariel say, hi, Devetta. Devetta say, good night, Burnett. Ariel say, hi, Katrina. And that say, I have been married for 36 years and do not recall anything about the one teenage boyfriend before my husband. Really? I guess that was like traumatizing for me because I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that, me giving that guy that watch when I was so young. Burnett say, I pray your day is better tomorrow. Melina said, Burnett, good night, Burnett. I pray your day is better tomorrow. That was beautiful, Melina. Because it's no fun being up on attack, but I don't want to do anything to make her feel any worse. So I'm definitely not going to keep talking about that. Because like when that lady went off the deep end on me, I didn't let it bother me, but I didn't like it, and I didn't want to keep going back and forth with her about it. So I just like, well, you know what? Let her have her fun. This is what her platform like. It's all entertainment. Let her do her. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna continue to talk about any platform I want to talk about. Sometime I'm gonna step on some toes. They're not gonna like it. They're gonna come for me. It's all part of this social media platform. So I just want to hang in there. I want to keep doing me. I want to be great. I want my platform to be blessed. I want it to grow. And maybe someday, I'm thinking everything's going to blow over this year. That, like I said, I'm hoping someday and someday soon, maybe somebody just put down their sword and let's try to get along and let's put our head together and let's see how to make some of this YouTube money, guys. Y'all doing too much infighting. You all doing too much infighting. Y'all is defeating yourself. I wonder if this platform was all men's. Do you all think it'll be this much mess going on? I don't. I do not think if the YouTube platform was all guys, it would be this much mess going on. Guess what they would be doing? They'll be talking about sports. They'll be talking about working on cars. They'll be talking about motorcycles and dirt bikes. They'll be having so much fun, guys. And look at us women. Just look at us. Just look at us. We should be ashamed. Poor us. Poor us. Sad. Can't do is shake your head. We Gotta find a better way, guys. We gotta find a better way. I don't think we celebrated Martin Luther King birthday on Monday of last week. I don't think he did all that he did for us to be on social media fighting with each other about nonsense, talking about each other families, talking about each other appearances. I bet Martin Luther King, he ain't turning in his grave, he's spinning in his grave. He said, I did all of that for this. This is the end result for all that I went through, being sprayed down with water hose, being bit up by dogs, being beat with billy club stick by the police, thrown in jail, silent, drinking out of color fountains only. I bet Martin Luther King just cannot believe. He said, I did this for this. I can't believe I did. I lost my life for this. Sad, guys. Sad. It just, they always try to like things didn't happen. Oh, Martin Luther King Jr. was a real man. Lived right here in Atlanta, Georgia, guys. He was a real person. He had 4 kids when they assassinated him. They shot him in the neck with a sniper rifle in Birmingham, Alabama. That really did happen. And you look at how we turning out. He did all of that for us. He was standing for us. He was bringing us together as a people. Martin Luther King Jr., he did that for us, guys. And look at the ladies. We have always been the ones that stayed home, raised the kids, took care of the houses. And men say, stay in a woman's place. A woman should stay home and be barefoot and pregnant. That's all a woman is good for, having babies. How do you guys feel that that's the way you're looked upon? In still some men's eyes. It's sad. It's sad. Look at you guys. Social media platform. Got your own platform. Got your own channel. You can do anything you want to do. And you want to spend it talking about your neighbor. When God say love thy neighbor. So you want to spend your whole time talking about what Bernice got. How Bernice's house look and smell. Just because got to step up in life. Want to put somebody else down. Do you think that was his intentions? That's what he got all those meetings for, right? So you can get on social media at the plum fool towards each other. What we fighting for? Nobody trying to give a helping hand to each other. Nobody trying to help each other. But we beat the world and rallying behind some mess. If it's mess, oh yeah, bring it on, bring it on. It's sad. It's sad. And I be so ashamed myself. And when somebody say, oh, you on Black YouTube, that's embarrassing to me. That's degrading. Because I never heard of Black YouTube. When I signed up, it didn't have black in front of it. It said YouTube. YouTube, because my son get on me because I won't say tube. I know how to say tube, but everybody pronounce it as YouTube. So YouTube. When I signed up for YouTube, that's what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for Black YouTube. Okay, guys? I didn't sign up for female only YouTube. Guys, if I have any guys listening, guess what? Granny loves sports. Granny loves football. Football season, I'll be as excited as you guys are. Come to my platform. Let's talk about some sports. We need some men's over here bad. These women are terrible. We need men's on these platforms. Not no messy men that like drama, but real men's. We don't need any men's doing commentating, and we don't need men's to be on these platforms egging these women on. We need real men to be on here talking about sports. Just show them, oh, I tell you what, I do better than that. We need a man to come and get his own platform and talk to all the guys Bring guys in so women can see how guys get along. Because I don't think they realize guys really get along. And I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what these women are doing. But I want no part of it. No part of it. I want to stand out from the rest. And I'm doing everything I can. Even though they coming for me like you just like us. Please, God, don't let me be just like them. I don't want to be just like them. I want to stand out. But you're not going to shut me up. I'm going to still say what I say. I'm going to still speak my mind. Don't try to shut me up because you try to say hurtful things to me. Don't try to shut me up. I will shut up when it's my time to shut up, and God is going to be the judge of that. But as long as I'm in this world, I'm going to sound the alarm every chance I get. Melina say, good night, Bernadette. I pray your day go better. Okay, nope. Devetta say, nope. And they say, if you don't feed it, will not grow. That's right. Confusion, that is. Thank you, Annette. I love that. Very sad. Devetta says, explain why the man is head of the. Thank you, Devetta. I got to read it out loud. Explain why the man is head of the household. Why is the man the head of the household, ladies? And I'm speaking to ladies on YouTube. All the ladies on YouTube. Why are the men head of the household? Because men know how to keep things together. Men don't stand for all this confusion and gossiping and fighting and carrying on. Men don't do that, guys. They really, really don't. The men that I've been around in my life, they don't do this. They don't do. That's why they won't even come on these platforms. They won't even come on these platforms. They be like, I don't want to go over there with all those cackling hens. That's what they call us. Cackling hens. Just keep mess going all the time. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. But I'm not going to spoil y'all fun because y'all having fun. Continue to have fun. Don't listen to me. Melina say, very sad. Devetta says, okay, I love that, Devetta. Melina say, right, and that. Maxwell say, facts. Billy say, facts. Melina say, yes, Granny. Katrina say, all this going on, and they have the nerve to think that it's okay to talk down on each other while others are laughing at them for making fools of themselves. For the almighty dollar. Yes, Billy say, it should be draining, fussing all the time. And they say, it is draining just watching it all on the sideline. Pierre say, good night, stay blessed, Granny. Thank you, Pierre. We love you. Melina say, men aren't emotional like women. Yes. Yes. That's probably why my whole life, guys, I have always gravitated to men. I don't have any girlfriends or anything. I have always gravitated to guys, I think because it's always just men talking about sports, laughing, drinking, having a good time. You know, it always been like that. That's all I saw coming up. And those guys would take me under their wings and they would tell those other guys, this is my little sister. No, you can't go out on no date with my little sister. Get on from over here. No, and I had like more than one that would look out for me like that. They wouldn't let nobody bother me. Nobody. Because I'm something special. Believe it. Okay, so we say, I love you. I love you guys' conversation. And Jimmy Lynn, she loves sports too, but she's not here tonight. She'd be very excited to hear that. I love sports. And they say, Granny, my husband and son would never be involved in drama unless it is about their sports. Laugh out loud. That's right. That's right. And Billy said, you're right, Annette. Pierre said, love y'all. Wilma said, it's just sad, Granny. Yes, but I'm not going to shed any tears. God got control over this. He going to work it out. Melinda said, I don't have women friends either. Too messy. And that's sad that people look at us like that. I don't want people to look at me like that, guys. Click the like, share, and subscribe button, everybody, and come and join the conversation. We love you guys. We thank you guys for viewing. We like you guys looking in. Maybe you can take some positiveness and go to these negative platforms that want to talk about people and fuss and fight and say something. God forbid you say something nice and try to start a positive conversation that involves the civil rights movement, gang violence, prescription drugs. There's just so many things to talk about. Your children and your grandchildren, bullying, schools, everything that's going on. And I just forbid that they kick you off the platform because you're trying to quiet the waters. You all know Jesus said, peace, be still. We need peace on this social media platform, guys. Peace, be still. Let that penetrate. Whew. Thank you, Father. And let's say I am enjoying you all this evening, but I have to tap out for work. Yes, Annette, in the AM hours. Good night, everyone. We love you, Annette. Be safe and have a great day at work. Katrina said that God fits their heart and soul. Yes, Devada. Good night, Annette. And Billy said, good night, Granny. Good night, Billy. Wow. Okay, guys. So this is another message from one of my supporters. This is the comment that was made, and of course, YouTube try to keep the messiness off YouTube. That's why they got this message up for review. So I'm gonna read it, and this is what it says. On my job, a Caucasian woman, she asked me, why do black people bash each other on YouTube? Now, guys, I know that's a true question because I have heard other people say that of different races. They want to know why we do this. Can anybody say why we do this? Why we always, and then, our black men always say, I don't deal with black women because they're so angry. Everything that you all are doing on these platforms is projecting everything that they have said about us, guys. It is projecting everything that they say about us to be true. How about the angry black woman? Just like we can't agree to disagree, we gotta always be ready for a fight. You all are portraying that. You all are portraying that you don't know how to resolve problems without coming for each other. You have a large platform. You can come before the people and be so calm. And everybody be looking at you like you are under a magnifying glass, wanting to know why she's not upset, why she's not angry. If somebody said that about my mom, I'll be furious. That's what they want you to do. And then what you guys do, step out and give them a real show. Step out and give them a real show. And for my sister Chrissy, I gotta clap my hand, girl. The way you were doing all that dancing that other night, that thing was so funny. I knew you could be funny. I knew you could be funny without reading your comments. That was so funny. You had me on the floor. I was praying that you didn't fall out because you were just dancing so hard. It put me in the mind of my grandfather days, and that's when black people didn't have they wouldn't let black people do things, and they had to do the tap dancing, and the people would just throw the coins at their feet. That put me in the mind of that so bad. It was just so funny. So funny. You should do more. That was so funny. Not only were your people laughing, Granny was on the floor. That was so funny. Whew, you sure got a lot of energy, honey. I know you go work out every day because you went about 30 minutes nonstop. I know you must have lost about 5 pounds because you was gone. You can dance. You can dance, girl. And the way you do the robot, I didn't know you. I thought I was the only one did the robot. You do the robot better than me. I never learned that dance, but I tried though. On my video, I tried to do the robot. I tried. Okay. Billy said good night, Granny, and then okay, we're gonna hide the message. And Melina said, Granny, I'm with you. Let's figure out how to make some real money. We are too blessed for this mess, guys. We need to come together and have a conference meeting, all of the platform guys. And we got to see what are these people doing on these other platforms. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're making these millions of dollars and got these millions of fans. Now, one thing I always say about a woman, women are intelligent. Now, men can't take that from us. We are very smart. We're savvy. That's why we can figure out when our man cheating on us a lot quicker than they can. Because we're so smart. We know how to investigate things. So we need to come together, guys, and come together and try to figure out how we can make some of this real YouTube money. This chump change is over here so far. And it's bad that all of these people on these platforms, all of these people on these channels now, all of these people, guys, we all can say it's only one. On this side, guys, don't get me wrong. Please don't take it out of context. Latrice is the only one y'all can say making the real money. And everybody trying to get where she is. It's some people on the other side making more money than her. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm going to the other side, guys. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna hear about Granny. Y'all gonna say she made it. I'm telling you guys. I'm going where the $1 million are being made. The million subscribers. That's where I'm going. So heads up. If y'all want to stay down here while in this mud, go right ahead. But y'all gonna hear about me. Granny is gonna take off like a rocket. Soon as I figure this thing out, it's gonna be up and popping, as my grandkids say. Melita say, how do you spell her name? I want to see who she is. Latrice is Latrese. And Alan is Alan. Yeah, so if you guys could click the like, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate that. The platform is good. I just want to talk to all of my sisters in Christ and anybody that's trying to find their way to Christ. Guys, I mean this, and I mean this sincerely. Let's stop fighting. Let's stop fighting. Can we all come together and stand for the same thing and that's making some real money? Or is that asking too much? Do you all just dislike each other that much where you can't even stand together? Is it too late for us to come together? Melina said they're going to the mountain. We're going to the mountaintop. We show Melina, I'm taking everybody with me on this side. Everybody on this side, we going to the mountain. We going to the mountaintop together. Yes, sir. Going to the top. Going with that real YouTube money. Marlena, I be telling them that it's some people, it's this guy. He makes so much money. It's just crazy. He makes so much money. He giving away millions of dollars. And he doing it on YouTube. You got to go look him up. I'm going to get my book. Tomorrow, guys, I'm going to give you guys the 10 names of the highest paid people on YouTube. And guess what? You all ready for this? They are all guys. Not one lady in the mix. That's sad, right? And I think it was one. It was one that is our race. The rest of them is not our race. It's 10 of them. The 10 highest paid YouTubers. They making, woo. I can't even wrap my mind around the money they're making. This is nothing over here. So y'all keep fighting over here because Granny gonna be gone real soon. Y'all gonna be like, what Granny at? I'm not over here. I'm making me some real money. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm going all the way. Melina say, no, the lady who was dancing, I watched today. Oh, the lady that was dancing. Oh, okay. Her name is Tea Time with Chrissy. Subscribe to her page. Go ahead and subscribe to her page, and she have good content, but you know you might have to leave because her people they like to talk about different platforms, and sometimes they go below the belt. I must warn you about that. They be talking about people pissy because you know everybody on her platform they really got it together. They very blessed. They have all the money that they need, and they're not suffering or anything. So anybody that's not making or doing as well as them, they talk about them. So that part, you just have to check it out for yourself. And I'm going to let you be the judge. That's just what I've seen. So I very seldom go that way. But it was something going on. It was like a misunderstanding. But we worked it out. And I'm going to continue to speak my mind because I'm not going to let anybody shut me down. But if I see anything and I want to speak on it, I'm going to speak on it. And everybody on this social media platform have that right. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm just going to try not to be hurtful. Good night, Wilma. I'm going to try not to be hurtful. I'm going to always consider people feeling. And I'm going to always consider, if I said this, how is it going to affect the other person? So I'm always think like that when I'm talking. But that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. And I talked about the phone numbers. And I also wanted to talk about, you know how you lose a loved one in your family? How the family come around after they lose a loved one. And they be going through their things and stuff. How do you guys feel about that? The loss of a loved one. And then people just going through all their things like family members, cousins, aunties, you know, they just go there, especially if they were doing really, really good in life. And then, you know, when you leave this world, you can't take it with you. So now your family, they going through your clothes, your shoes, your dishes, your furniture. They just talking about, and they fighting over it like, you know, like, it's sad. They fighting over it like, no, I said I was going to get the couch. No, I said that refrigerator was going to be in my house. I just be like, I think when our loved one leave, guys, I don't think they even care. I don't think they even care. I think they be shaking their head like, I wasn't doing nothing with it. And I want that person to have that anyway. And they be mad at each other. And they be like, it just be so crazy. And I just wanted to say, I'm going to tell you something. I remember this when I was like in my 20s and I had lost my auntie. I remember my auntie saying something like, I don't know whether she knew she was going to leave, but she's like, if I ever leave this world, I want you to have this. And you know, grandparents have told our parents that. They say stuff like that. And I don't know where they get that from and why they say that like that, but they do say, if I ever leave, I leave before you, I want you to have this. Katrina said, that is why I have a will. Yeah, that's what my sister was talking about earlier this week because she lost her husband. And they was separated. They were separated for over 15 years, guys. And then he passed, but they never got a divorce. So when he passed, his family didn't even know that he was still married to my sister. So when she told them we still married, they didn't believe it. The tree said, that is why I have a will already prepared for my daughter. So if God was to come for me, everything would be set in stone. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, Katrina, because you got to get ready, guys. Because one thing that we all have in common, we have a birthday and we have a death day. We all going to leave this world. So please, 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 don't think that don't never take for granted how much time you got. Never take that for granted. Get those wheels in place. And like Latrice Allen was talking about, get those insurance policies in place. Because sometimes death is a surprise. You know it's going to happen eventually. But you need to know that you're going to be able to give that person a decent burial, you know? You don't need to be grieving and worried about how you're going to bury them. That is just too much. We had this news anchor lady that lived here in Georgia, guys. She lost her uncle or somebody. And this lady was so stressed out, she was getting ready to go to the funeral. I don't know I think she was going to the funeral. But do you all know that she had a massive stroke at the airport? She was dead too. That was so sad. That was so sad. Her name was Amanda Davis. I loved her as a TV anchor woman. She was a beautiful spirit. I watched her grow. She was an anchor woman when I was like 15, 16 years old. And I was just so sad to hear that about Amanda. I loved Amanda Davis. Okay, so Marlena said, definitely don't put off life insurance. No, you all take care of those life insurance because tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. Katrina said, I also told her to not cry for me, but be rejoicing that I don't have any worries. That's so true. You're preparing her. You're preparing her, Katrina, even though the tears gonna come. I be talking to my sons and stuff. I tell them, you know I'm not gonna be here forever. I say something like that, and they be looking at me like, what you just say? I'm not gonna be here forever. Neither are you. Please accept death the same way you accept birth. Everybody got a birthday and you got a death day. Prepare. Take out life insurance. Make it an easy transition. Make it an easy transition. Yes, guys. So that is beautiful, guys. And Katrina, you up on your game, sister. God bless you for that. God can bless you for that. You got to be on top of your game. I just be so sad for these people who walking around, no life insurance. But a lot of people just can't afford it. They might just not. That was nice. Let's see it, Granny. Yes, thank you, Malena. They just can't afford it. And then their kids out in the streets and stuff. And the gangs and stuff have rose up against everybody. And it's so bad in the streets. And your child get taken away. And now you can't even grieve right. Then you got to set up this new thing that social media came up with, GoFundMe. You know, it just be so sad that you didn't even bother to put, like they be offering $1 a day for insurance, guys. It's never enough for you to live off of when they tell you can pay $1 a day for life insurance. But guess what? It will bury your loved ones. It's enough to bury your loved ones. And that's what matters. It might not be enough for you to go buy car, but it'll be enough for you to put your loved one in the ground or cremation, whatever you decide to do. Katrina say I had insurance on myself ever since ever since she was 19, guys, in her 50s. That's beautiful, Katrina. You was doing that. I can see you very business minded, Katrina. That's smart. That is so smart. That is so smart. I can't take that credit like that because I don't think I really got serious about it until in my 30s. That's when I started being serious about it. But I guess I still wasn't too serious about it because I lost so many policies along the way. But I always knew that that was important. My mom, I can tell, my mom always told us to prepare because my mom knows she was finna pass because she passed away from ovarian cancer. So they already told her how long she had. So she was just telling us transition that you all make sure you got a living will. Make sure you get a will because if you don't have that will, guys, guess what? If your family member intend for you to have everything, but they didn't write a will for you, either your other family member can come in and start taking a claim on that, or the state can. If it's a relative like your auntie, if it wasn't your mom and somebody like that made you beneficiary, it's ward of the state. And that's sad. That's sad. They already done took taxes off on you your whole life. Now, when you leave the world, they gonna take that too? Your family can't have that? That's the world we live in, guys. It's all about money. Money is the root of everything. Melina said, Granny. Wait a minute. Katrina said that she is very business, like I said. Melina said, Granny, people priorities are messed up. We have to do better. We give our money to the wrong things. Yes, yes, yes. Katrina says, my daughter put insurance on her and her son in 2020. Tell her yes. Tell her never. Let that, if she ever fall on hard times or anything like that, always let that be the last thing you let go. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But make sure you do everything in your power to hold on to that. Make sure. It's very important, guys. Very important. Devada say, me too, Granny. Yes, Devada. Melina say, when the thing hit, that's when I got life insurance on me and my children. That's right. That's one bill I'm happy to pay every month. Yes. Yes, me too. That's one bill. I have like 8, 9, 10. I got about 15 guys insurance policy on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I make sure I pay every month. If even if it means I don't have any spending money as far as shopping, getting my nails done, those insurance policies are gonna be paid. Because everything else is secondary to me. Tomorrow isn't promised to anybody. And I just don't want to be caught off guard, not being able to give my loved one a decent burial. I don't want to get caught off guard. Melina say, I have to add my grandson. Oh, yeah. What's the age of grandchildren? Can you do it from infants, or do they have to be at least 2? Because I don't really know about how old a baby has to be. How old is your grandson, Melina? But yes, guys, so those things are important. It's very important. And thank you guys for viewing my channel. Please click the like, share, and subscribe button to this channel. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. I love talking with you guys about different things. I hope peace peace can be still on YouTube if everybody stop fighting. I wish more men get platforms so I can come visit your platform because I just love to be around peace. I don't like chaos. I like it to be quiet and just smooth. You know how things just be calm. That's the word I'm searching for. I like calmness. I really do. I have a calm spirit. I like calmness. And that's when my creativity really flows. Don't you guys forget that Granny love making people laugh. So any day I can do a video, and I don't want people to take the things I do out of content and say, oh, she's serious. Oh, she's coming for something. Come for people. That's a past Granny. But if I could make you laugh, my mission is accomplished. My mission is accomplished if I do something to make you laugh. But I'm not sitting back waiting to come for anybody. I don't do that. That's beneath me, guys. When you want to see me turn my nose down at something, I turn my nose down at being a fool. I turn my nose down at not laughing together with laughing at somebody. I turn my nose down at, and then I like people to laugh with me. And I don't mind if they laugh at me if I'm doing something funny to make them laugh. So guys, we're going to say good night. Oh, Katrina said Goober is good insurance for babies and up. Oh, really? So Melina, Katrina says Goober is good insurance for babies and up. Prayer Warrior, I miss you. There she is. Good night, Prayer Warrior. Good night, Devada, Melina, Katrina. Good night, ladies. I enjoyed you guys. Another night of good conversation. I love that we always end in peace and calmness. I love that. Our heart is in the right place, and we don't spend a lot of time trying to hurt nobody. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button. If you didn't click it coming in, please click it going out. Me, myself, I'm going to go and enjoy some of my favorite social media platforms. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. Until then, good night. Love you guys. I love everybody. I wish we can get it together, ladies. And when we get it together, and if you guys are willing to put down the swords and want to get together, let's figure out how to get some of this bit money. Let's do a workshop, because you know we got the StreamYard guys, so we can do the split screen. I have my paper and pad ready. Let's see how these guys are making all this money. And when I watch these guys, because I watched them before, when I watched those guys, what they was doing wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. It was something each and every one of us could do. It was not hard. And they making them duckies, y'all. They making that real money. That's why I laugh over here. When I see people fighting over here, I be like, for real? They must have missed that video I did. If they saw that video, they probably wouldn't be fighting over here no more, guys. They be trying to get over there. And guess what else? This is going to be the last thing I say. That's why you don't hear nobody talking about it. It's shh. Keep them from over here. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. The world's best secret. Katrina said, good night, everyone. Katrina said, good night, everyone, and stay blessed. And we are all loved by the best. Yes, that's right. Stay blessed by the best. The better say, may the grace of God be with us until we meet again. That's beautiful, Devada. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So that's my 2 hour mark. And I hope I didn't offend anybody tonight. If so, I hope God bless me with another day tomorrow to make it right. Until we see each other again, I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. for Ask Granny Live. Good night.